It's your boy Splashy G. You're tuning in to G.F.G. TV.
Alright, kicking off episode 2. How long have you been releasing material?
Solo or just in general?
In general.
15 years, 16 years? You know, 16 years. So, yeah.
Is there any producer that you haven't worked with yet that maybe you would like to work with?
Man, that's crazy. I've worked with a lot of producers. Nah, not that I could think of off the top of my head from here. I'm sorry if I'm missing somebody, but I feel like I've worked with everybody I would want to work with.
Yeah.
I got my core, like, sounding producers.
And who is that? Who do you normally work with?
Hartless, LD, my Hearst Hits, my family, Naj and P. They do, they did all my production for my first 3 projects. So, yeah, them are my, like, go-tos. And then sometimes I'll veer off and get, like, a beat from Darryl or Tony Coco, like them, yeah. But no, for the most part, them are my Hartless, Hearst Hits, and LD. Them was my home team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your Splash Act mixtapes?
Yeah, so Splash Act, this is me. So I was in a group called For Show Productions, and we all went our separate ways. Well, not all of us. Me, P, and Naj stayed together, and the others, everybody went their separate ways. So we was trying to figure it out. Like, I never really, like I said, I never really wrote like that, my own like songs, because I was in that group. So this is me just like trying to figure out how to do this, just me by myself. And so I started off just rapping on instrumentals, just whatever's hot. I get the instrumental off of YouTube, write to it, record it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what became the Splash Act mixtapes. Splash Act, basically Class Act. He act like he was, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Blade and, Duncan Penny. So,
well, check this out here.
Yeah.
Blade.
Yeah. So I just played off of that because I'm rapping on other people's beats, not mine. It's not my song. It's not my, but it's my verse. I added my own thing to it. So I started off doing that, and that became Splash Act. So I did 2 of those, Splash Act and Splash Act Scene 2. Yeah.
How about the album Brenda's Son?
Yeah, my favorite album. So I did my first album, I Just Want to Rap, was me just like doing all of my first project of all original music. And Brenda's Son was like my, okay, y'all heard me, I can do this original, and now I can like tap into like what I really how I really want y'all to hear me. And just, cause for most of my rapping, I just try so hard to prove to like everybody, listen, I could rap, I want to be the best rapper and all this, instead of like knowing that I do this, I rap. Just get rid of that part and just do it and rap about what you want to rap about. Put yourself in it. Rap about your life, So I feel like Brenda's Son was my first attempt at that, just being vulnerable, telling everybody what I'm going through, and my pains, my losses and gains, and just everything. Just, I think Brenda's Son was my first attempt at that, and I put my mom on the cover, so it meant a lot to me. So that was my first, like, I want to say meaningful project that like it meant a lot to me, Yeah.
Can you tell us about the song "It's Different" featuring Jay Foster from the All D album?
So my brother Jay, he was on Brenda's Son with a song called "I Feel Good," and chemistry was just amazing. Like me and Jay that was my brother. Jay put me on my first solo show. So as a solo artist, he put me on a stage by my, he gave me I was like Jay's like hype man for the longest. Like when we used to perform at Marquee, this is like 2012, and like he's always been my, like, musically we just always meshed very well. So we did a song called I Feel Good, and it got a great response and everything, and I wanted to make it a point to like put Jay on a project of all my projects. He supported me from day one. Like, Splash, you're the dopest in the city. From like, I'm talking 2010. He said this. You know what I'm saying? No, you're dope. He recited my whole Splash acts. He could recite song for song. Man, Splash, remember when you said? Remember when you? He did that. Like, he was just my, I don't know, musically, I could say he was like my biggest supporter. Like, he really believed in me. So I always wanted to include him in everything I did when it came to music. So these were my attempts at that. Was I Feel Good was on Brenda Son, and it's different. It's different over on this side. We don't dress alike, we don't rap alike. Like, just nobody else could be on that but him, because he is that. He was that. He's just himself. Didn't rap about. He just rapped at a different level, like, to me. So that session was amazing. Like, yeah, man, it's kind of hard to talk about because my brother, but yeah.
So, how about the song Icon from your album 5?
Icon, it was a pandemic time, and it's like what I want. Like, I put the work in, and I just want to be viewed a certain way, like I just want something out of this that makes me feel like I did my part in music, in hip hop. And like, if I'm not viewed that way, that just means I got a lot more work to do. But when it's all said and done, this is how I want to be looked at as an icon in this. So this is me saying that in the song Icon. Like, I want to be this. I want y'all to, when it's all said and done, if my days is numbered and I'm not gonna be here next year or whatever the case, when you listen to Splashy G, or when you think about Splashy G, he's somebody that he giving his all to this music thing. He's put the music out. He's put the videos out. He's did the shows, did the merch, did the work, started from the bottom when it came to music. And yeah, I just want to be looked at as somebody that's like, hey yo, he's in this category of the people that you gotta mention when you mention this music scene. This you can't say anything that has to do with this music scene without mentioning my name. And if I'm not there yet, I'm going to put the work in to get there. But that is going to happen. Like, I'm there. Like, to me, I feel like I'm there. But if I'm not, if there's a group of people that feel like I'm not, okay, stay tuned. I'm going to do it. I promise you.
Yes.
There you go. Can you further talk about your relationship with Jay Foster?
So Jay is, so me and his brother, Dre, Driller, we're friends. We was close. And we are close, my brother. And Jay's his younger brother. So I go to his brother's house, Jay be there, but Dre don't rap. So me and Jay connected on the rap level, like, oh, you rap, But Jay's been like, I'm saying, like, before he rapped, he's Splash, you cold, man. You know what I'm saying? This is before I knew Jay even rapped. And he did rap, but I didn't know he rapped, So he we just connected on the music side a lot. And then outside of music, I'm seeing you at birthday parties. You come to my son's birthday party. You come, we kicking in on the weekends. It's just bigger than music at this point. We're like, we're like family. You know what I'm saying? From day one, like we're just. You had my son's birthday party, his first birthday party. You had my son's third birthday party. Like just, I'm at your son's first birthday party. I'm kicking it with your family. You're, like we just, it was like it's family, like literally family. You know, and then my last birthday celebration with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was with Jay. He was there. You know, he was right there. He shot a music video. Right there, yeah, that's my brother. Like, I'm always making a point to include him in every project. Always gonna include him. He's gonna either be on a cover, you're gonna hear his voice. I'm gonna name a song after, like he's gonna be included in some way, shape, or form of anything that I do musically. Because if he was still here, he'd be there. He was going his way, man. So. I believe it's my responsibility to keep his name alive, especially in this music scene. Especially in this music scene.
Oh, that shit. Rest in peace to the legend.
Rest in peace to him. Cincinnati B forever.
Can you talk about your relationship with Dynasti?
She was in For Show with us. She was the first lady in For Show. It's more music relationship. I don't really have any personal experiences with her, but yeah, musically we connected, and I did one of her songs on her project, like a couple years ago, called "Dope," and it's a dope song. No pun intended, but yeah. But yeah, that's my. Hey, whenever she needs me, I'm there. She got a show and I know about it, I come there, and yeah, she's my people too. If she needs anything musically from me, she knows she got it.
What about your relationship with Big P?
It's my brother. Like I said, him and Naj gave me my first opportunity to do this solo artist stuff. Like P give you a beat, he give me, he'll feature me on a song when nobody want to rap with me. I don't know, cause I rap a little differently, so it's like, I don't know, some of the things I say and just how I go about it. The other people in For Sure was like, not trying to say it like that, but
that's how it felt.
To me, yeah, like, was it something about me or whatever? They didn't want me on feature with them, unless it was like a group thing. It wasn't like song, him, Splashy and this person, Splashy. P and Naj though, wasn't scared of that. They invited me in, open arms, like, gave me my first song. My first song with them was a song called Money and Numbers that I did with Naj and P, and ever since then, our relationship's always A1. That's my brother. P is my brother. He's my, yeah.
So was Naj and P already established doing music before you?
Yeah, for sure. They was already doing it before. Most of it, everybody was before me. Yeah, I was in that group with. I was like the late, like I said, I could rap, but I didn't rap, you know. I just knew I could do it, but I just didn't do it. I didn't even know how to do it. Like, I didn't know how to count bars. I didn't know how to, like, I didn't know what it came with. An ad-lib, I was like, what is an ad-lib? Like, I don't know none of this, you know. So they introduced me to that part of it, you know. So yeah, for sure, they always got me at any given point. They're my brothers, P and Naj.
So how did you meet Naj?
Well, we all went to middle school together, but they're older than me, so we just seen each other in the hallways, you know.
How much older?
They're just a year older.
Okay.
So, yeah. Grade-wise, they're a year older. Yeah, so, see each other in the hallways, you know, P's tall and stuff, so you're gonna see P, you know, you're gonna see P, and Naj had the long hair, so I just remember them. You know, we didn't really talk then in middle school or nothing, and then, how'd it go? RJ brought me over with them. They was already there. He brought me over. And I'm like, oh, I remember them from middle school because they went to Roosevelt and I went to North. But we all went to Hardy. So they just went to different high schools. So I remembered them from years ago. You know, I'm sophomore at this point. And I'm like, so I remember them. No, that's P and that's not. I remember them from middle school. So we just linked on that, and then like I said, we started doing music. And then me and Naj, our relationship is different because we're related through marriage. Like his uncle is married to my aunt. So one time we both worked at UPS, but I didn't have a car. I was walking to work, and his uncle picked me up, and so not the one that's married to my aunt. His brother was friends with my mom, so he picked me up, and now I seen him drop me off at work, and he was like, "Hey, how you know my uncle?" Like, and I'm like, "That's your uncle?" Like, I've known him my whole life. That's my mom's friend, you know. So he's like, "What?" So in Naj's head, he's like, "Oh, he's like closer than I, you know." So we just linked on that and just doing music and then spending time together. Like I said, just being around each other outside of music just became family. Like, we don't gotta do music ever again, you know. That's my brother. Them are my brothers. We don't gotta do music. But it just started from music. That was like the battery putting in, like, it started it. But nah, them are my people. Yeah.
What's your favorite song with Naj?
Man, there's so many songs. Move. Song called Move. It's Naj's song. Yeah, it's called Move. That's my favorite song.
Nice. Well, we appreciate everything on episode 2. We'll see y'all for episode 3.
Sure.